Today we're breaking down the current market report based on recent sales in Groveland, Florida. So let's break it down. Welcome back to Unlocking Central Florida, from Orlando to Tampa and everywhere in between. If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Jake, and if you're looking to buy or sell a home in the future, there's information linked below the video. The median price of homes sold in Groveland, Florida based on recent sales was $400,000. The median price being the middle price, with half the homes selling for more than $400,000 and half the homes selling for less than $400,000. And then 80% of homes sold between $310,000 and $510,000, meaning that the bottom 10% of homes sold for less than $310,000 based on recent sales, and the top 10% sold for more than $510,000. So that's actually a pretty tight range for the 80%. And then there were 3.2 months worth of inventory, making it just barely a neutral market in Groveland, leaning towards a seller's market in Groveland right now in the summer, which, to break that down, if it's less than 3 months worth of inventory, comparing the recent month of sales to the current number of homes on the market. If there's less than 3 months worth of inventory, then it's a seller's market. 3 to 6 months is a neutral market, and then more than 6 months is a buyer's market. So it's definitely leaning much more towards a seller's market, but is technically a neutral market right now in Groveland, Florida. For a starter home in Groveland, Florida, whether it's a townhome or a regular home or a condo, you can expect it to go for the high $200,000s to low $300,000. That's really the price point you're going to be looking at if you're looking for a starter home in Groveland, Florida, at the lower price range based on recent sales of what's selling in Groveland, Florida. And then looking at what percent of homes are selling in the 5 different price points in Groveland, Florida, just about 1.5% of homes sold for less than $250,000, with about 19% of homes selling between $250,000 and $350,000. Then about 68% of homes sold between $350,000 up to $500,000, and then 10% of homes sold for over $500,000 up to $1 million, and then 1.5% of homes sold for over $1 million. So based on that, most homes are selling between $350,000 and $500,000, but a good chunk of homes are still selling between $250,000 and $350,000 in Groveland, with slightly less selling between $500,000 and $1 million, and not too many homes selling for less than $250,000 or over $1 million. So that is the current market in Groveland, Florida right now based on recent sales. That's all for this market report. Thanks for watching, and now watch the pros and cons of living in Claremont, Florida on the screen now.